Hi everyone, Joanne here at SommWine, and today I just wanted to give you a tip about ullage. That's the airspace between the wine and the top of the cap in wine bottles, and why it's important to take a look at that. So I'm going to show you these three wines here, and if you'll notice, you can see that the wine, that the one right here has more space in it than the wine on, I don't know which side of it, on my left, your right. So there's different spaces in there, and that's important because the more space that's in there, the more oxygen is going to be exposed to the wine, and that's going to make the wine age faster. Now, wines that can age long, it might not be a problem. You can pull the cork and maybe the wine still tastes good, but usually it indicates that the wine was stored improperly. The biggest reason why more ullage space might happen than what you'd like is usually from high temperatures or from the corks drying out. So that's why if you notice in wine cellars, we put the bottles on the side like this, and the reason we do that is to keep the liquid in touch with the cork at all times, preventing it from drying out. But if they were stored upright and in a warmer area, so cellars are supposed to be in the temperature of 13 to 15 degrees Celsius, and that's 55 to 59 degrees Fahrenheit, and that's considered the optimal temperature. But if it's warmer than that, and if there's not enough humidity, I believe it's 75% humidity, but don't quote me on that. I gotta look it up. But if it's too hot a temperature and the wine isn't in contact with the cork, it's going to cause the cork to dry out and to sort of shrivel, and then that's going to allow more air inside the bottle, which is then going to evaporate the wine quicker than you'd like. But in this case, what's interesting is if you can see the tops here, they're kind of pushing out a little bit. What I'm sure happened with these ones is that actually I think the cellar froze. I think they were too cold, so then the wine expanded, pushing the cork out, and that's why they're not plush with the top of the lid here. They've been pushed out, and therefore you get this different amounts of ullage space in the wine. But still could taste good. Doesn't mean it's bad, but it does mean that you want to take care of your wines if you're going to hang on to them, and that you may want to do a quick check at the store before you buy a wine that has that space in there. And that's our tip for today, and thanks for listening. And if you liked what you see, subscribe and stay tuned for more tips about wine.